Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dirt Racing Network's Dirt Slingers Racing League Monday Night Thunder Season 14, Round 18. That means it is championship night here in the series. They're getting ready to come out for our super clean qualifying session on the racetrack. And as they do that, we are going to get ready to go with our pre-race ceremony, so we're going to send it on down trackside to get us started here tonight for our championship race in our Monday Night Series.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ready to go. Now it'll be your super clean qualifying session. They just went through their practice time. Getting ready to go for our qualifying session. So we will watch some cars from above as they get ready to do so. We will click on some of them and watch them as they go around. Looks like we got quite a few in the server here tonight from Cedar Lake. Looks like Mason Hannigan has gone to the top of the charts. We got 10 out there now, so we'll throw up the top 10. Mason Hannigan, Skylar Brown, Jaden Wolf, Kevin Click, Kevin Levies. Getting bumped down now by David Diller. Things moving all over the place as we have roughly about 40 cars, I think, in the server. Right now, Mason Hannigan still sits atop the charts at a 11.809. Aiden Berlin in second now. Skylar Brown in third. Austin Simmelman fourth. Trevor Royer in fifth. Jason Randolph sixth. Jaden Wolf seventh. Now being bumped down as Austin Simmelman jumps in there. Things constantly going around here. Looks like we got about 4, 2, 1. Dylan Simmelman to the top of the board with 11.728. Is he going to come in and steal it? Looks like he will. Dylan Simmelman going to take it. here in week 18. And we're going to get ready to go for round number 1. And that will be our first heat race of the night, which is the Edmund Trophy Company heat race. We'll get down there and check these guys and get ready to roll off the line. Here's going to be your starting lineup for the Edmund Trophy Company heat race. Starting on the pole, your Quick Time Award winner in the 2-car, Dylan Simmelman, to his outside. Starting second for Tony Stewart Racing, Simmelman Sim Racing, Scott King's Designs, 19 Designs, and Tony Stewart Racing from Menominee Falls, Wisconsin. It's the 118 of Austin Simmelman. Row number 2, starting in the 3rd position in the number 707 or 707 car, that is Jaden Wolf. Starting 4th in the Sandbagger Sim Team, Greg Dahlman Racing, a car out of Tampa, Florida, driving the number 5. That's Max Stamball. Row number 3, starting in the 5th position, driving the 245. That is Carlin Cure. Starting 6th in the 1 car, it's Wade Fields. Row number 4, starting 7th in the 1. Brought to us by BGI Simsport, BSB from Junction City, Kansas. That's Jacob Smuts. And starting in the 0 car, that's Sean Fall. And on the back row for Beware Racing and Superior Builder from Iola, Kansas, it's the 17 of Buddy Ware. And Heat 1 is underway as we go green. Look up top, Dylan Simmelman, your race leader, trying to hold everybody off in the 25 car. Max Stamball in the number 2 spot, trying to hold everybody off there as well. We go around the racetrack, coming around to complete lap number 3 already. Still, Dylan Simmelman, Max Stamball, and Austin Simmelman, the running order. Jaden Wolf in the 4th spot, Carlin Cure in the 5th spot, Wade Fields in the 6th spot, Jacob Smuts, John Fall, and Buddy Ware. Looking at it, we're going to have 4 heat races for this one. Let's go back up front. Who's pulled out to almost a full second? Dylan Simmelman, your race leader. We have already crowned our fixed series champion, looking to crown our open and overall champion here tonight. White flag in the air for your race leader, Dylan Simmelman, coming off at turn 4, and he's going to pick up the win here in the Edmund Trophy Company heat race number 1. We'll just transfer that right over, and it's going to be Max Stamball and Austin Simmelman heading with them to the feature. Stamball going to go with them to the pole dash. That'll set up heat race number 2. Coming out onto the racetrack. This will be the Sign It Up, a Wrap Signs and Graphics heat race. Get you the starting lineup for this one as well. Starting on the pole position for Black Diamond Motorsports, Tim Simstyles BMRS from Pittsboro, Indiana. It's the 1 of Mason Hannigan. Starting to his outside. In the 90 car, that's Trevor Royer, your fixed series champion. Row number 2, starting 3rd for SST, Elida Machine and Tool. In from Elida, Ohio, the 555 of David Diller. Starting 4th in the 47 car, that's Kevin Lovies. Row number 3, starting in the 5th position for Team SKD, Telly Lake Vet and Fast Wings from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's the 118 of Scott King. And starting in the 6th position, in the 922, I do believe, or might be just the 22, that is Brandon Voles. Looks like it's just the 22. row number 4, starting in the 7th position, will be the 54 of Gunnar Harris. And starting in the 8th position, the 515 of J.P. Schreider. And routing out the field on the back row in the 9th position for Elbows Up Sim Sport Over the Wall Photography from Hanford, California, the 21 of Shea Paulo. Gonna jump back up. Mason Hannigan, Trevor Royer have been going at it all season long. They're going to do it once again here in this heat race, looking for a transfer spot to the feature. About to go green once again here with the Wraps Sign It Up. Wrap Signs and Graphics heat race number 2, and we are underway. Out to the race lead goes Mason Hannigan in that 1 car. Trevor Royer tucks into the 2nd spot. David Diller in 3rd. Once again, top 3 go to the show. Top 2 go to the pole dash. Seeing if these guys can pick up another heat race win. Got our first caution of the night. Possibly David Diller. Let's go look. He's on pit road. That's usually not a good indication. Here he is running behind Trevor Royer. Clips the wall. Might have got a little help there from Trevor Royer. Not quite sure. Goes into the wall. You can see Scott King caught just a piece of that car. And that will do it. Seen a lot of people liking the post on Facebook, but if you have anything else that you'd like to comment, feel free to send us a message. I'm changing over the software, but we should be able to see your comments in here as well. Let us know that you are watching and where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. What's going on with the stream. We are under caution here for the David Diller crash. Getting ready to go green once again. Mason Hannigan going to lead us back to the green flag. Green flag in the air. Here we go once again. Mason Hannigan leading us back to the green flag. We look way atop Cedar Lake. Hannigan and Royer. You can see Scott King back there in the 3rd position. And it's Kevin Loveys and Shea Paulo in 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Looking from the spotter view here at Cedar Lake, looking at the 2nd battle of cars. 2 front runners, Mason Hannigan, Trevor Royer out front, trying to run away. Scott King would actually be the last one to transfer into the feature. Battle there between Kevin Loveys, Gunnar Harris, and Scott King. Now King's going to pull away as Harris and Loveys do battle. White flag in the air. We'll jump back up with your race leader coming out of turn 4. Mason Hannigan going to pick up the win here in the Sign It Up Wrap Signs and Graphics heat race. Trevor Royer going to go with them to the pole dash. Scott King to the feature. Everyone else to the LCQs. That'll be Harris, Loveys, Voles, Paulo, Diller, and Schreider. Mark Hannigan down with another heat race win this season. And we'll get ready to go to heat race number 3 on the night. Get ready to go. Change the view, get down here, get ready to go. For our 3rd heat race of the night, brought to us by Scott King's Designs. We're going to bring you up the starting lineup. It'll look like this. Starting on the front row, in the pole position, in the 13 car, will be Aiden Berlin. Starting 2nd for Casey's General Stores from Des Moines, Iowa, it's the 47 of Jason Randolph. Row number 2, starting third for Handmade Motorsports Sim Team. Wilkie's Auto Service from Genesee, Wisconsin, the 13 of Eric Wilkie. Starting fourth for Vanderpool Racing, Milling CMF, Skills and Jack's Wax from Parma, Michigan, the 27 of Brad Lamberson. Row number 3, starting fifth for Wide Open Motorsports from West Lafayette, Indiana, the 42 of Tyler Wilson. Starting sixth from Owasso, Oklahoma, racing for BGI SimSport and Night Trips. That's the 13 car of Cody Kelly. Row number 4, starting seventh for UDSRA, Forrest Waggy I-55 Lawyer. From St. Louis, Missouri, it's the 73 of Larry Moody. Starting eighth for BGI SimSport, Paints by Boyd and BGI from Tahlequah, Oklahoma, it's the 9 of Kobe Cooper. And rounding out the field on the back row, the 32 of Bryce Lucius. Green flag in the air, away we go. It's Aiden Berlin out to the race lead. So we go back atop. It's Berlin, Randolph, and Wilkie 1, 2, and 3 as they come in front of the finish line and of the grandstands. Berlin still hanging on. All right, so for some reason, I am not getting the comment. So Tim, thanks for checking in, rooting everybody on. No, we do not want a head cold. At least I don't. Don't know if anybody else is watching is or not. White flag in the air. Aiden Berlin in command as Jason Randolph gets by Eric Wilkie. They've been doing battle for third and fourth, but the Scott Kings Design Heat Race wins. Going to go to Aiden Berlin. Jason Randolph will come across in second. Eric Wilkie will come across in third. Lamberson, Wilson, Moody, Lucius, Cooper, and Kelly going to go to the consolation races. So Berlin picks up a heat race win here in our third heat race. We'll get ready to go for our final heat race of the night. Which will be our fourth heat race brought to us by Wicked Cushion Esports. So again, we'll go down trackside to get your starting lineup for this heat race. And here's going to be the starting lineup. Racing for Kinsler Racing Sim Team, Wicked Cushion from Greensburg, Indiana, the 97 of Skylar Brown. Starting to his outside in the second position for Garrett Halsey Racing, RacingBoys.com from Lone Jack, Missouri. It's the 44 of Garrett Halsey. Row number 2, starting in the third position for Brent Mark's Sim Team, Alkaline 88 from Ontario, Ohio. It's the 27 of Kevin Click. Starting fourth will be the 333 of Timothy Alton. Row number 4, starting in the fifth position for HOH Motorsports, Schulte Motorsports from Felton, Delaware, the 71 of Curtis Merriman. Starting on the outside in the 23 car will be Jonathan White. And rounding out the field here in our fourth and final heat race on the back row, starting in the seventh position for UDSRA High Side, Fast Line, and Speedway Engines from Livingston, Montana. It is the 56 of David Flick, and to his outside is the 50 of Joe Cease, getting ready to go once again. Jump up with Skylar Brown and Garrett Halsey. They're going to lead us to the green flag. Garrett Halsey in the 88 machine, not the 44. Anne-Marie, good to see you in the chat. Gonna have to bounce back and forth a little bit to see what's going on with the chat. Some reason I have it on here, but showing me Facebook notifications, not chat notifications, so I might have to fix that with that new streaming service that we went to. Roger made the big update, changing things up a little bit. I was working down to the wire to get it ready just on time as we got a battle up here for the top 3 spots. Kevin Click, Garrett Halsey, we're going at it for a minute. Keep an eye on these three. Here comes Halsey to the outside, or to the inside. Click to the outside, into the outside wall goes Kevin Click. And he's going to slot back into the third position. Got a second caution of the night on the racetrack. And it could be for Kevin Click. Let's go back and take a look and see if we can find what happened. Oh, he's up on the wall and he's going to get turned around there and now go for a ride. Get tapped once again. Never a good thing there. We'll see if we can back it up just a little bit farther and see what caused him to get into the wall. He was battling with Halsey. I think he just, well, not in that lap. Oh, a little contact from Halsey. Gets a little right rear. Hits the wall once. And then just gets up on the wall, comes down, and Curtis Merriman's going to tag him a little bit. I think Jonathan White might have got him a little bit. Just not a good sequence of events there for Kevin Click. Jump up with Skylar Brown, your race leaders. They've made it halfway through this heat race. Skylar Brown out front, Halsey second, Jonathan White in third. So we go around the racetrack, working on completing lap number 6 of 8. I'm guessing we'll probably still have a D, C, and B main, just with the base of the number of cars in here, but we could only have a C and B main, not quite sure. White flag in the air. There's your top 3 on your screen. Garrett Halsey, Jonathan White, and Skylar Brown, your race leader. Brown out of turn 4 this time, going to pick up the Wicked Cushion Esports heat race win and go airborne for celebration here to end our heat racing for the season 14 of Monday Night Thunder, brought to us by the Dirt Slingers Racing League and presented by the Dirt Racing Network. So that's going to bring up a C main. No D main tonight. We will send it down trackside once again to get our starting lineup for our Dirty Girl and Dirty Nick Speedwear C main on the line. The starting lineup will look like this. Starting first, Larry Moody. Starting second, Timothy Alton. Row number 2, starting third, Jacob Smutt. Starting fourth, Shea Paulo. Row number 3, starting 5th, Bryce Lucius. Starting 6th, Kevin Click. Row number 4, starting 7th, John Fall. Starting 8th, David Diller. Row number 5, starting 9th, Colby Cooper. Starting 10th, David Flick. Row number 6, starting 11th, Buddy Ware. Starting 12th, J.P. Schreider. And running out the field, starting 13th, Cody Kelly. 4 cars going to move to the back of the B main. Get ready to go. Then we'll take 5 from the back of, or from the B main to the back of the A main. We'll throw a pole dash in there as well in between. So we're going to go 10 laps here for this C main. Seeing we're getting a lot of likes and shares, which I do appreciate. And And we are underway. Larry Moody leading us to the green flag. Jacob Smuts in the second position. Look at behind him, Shea Paulo sneaking in there. A lot of cars back there. We go around the racetrack. Shea Paulo now out to the race lead. To show you all the chaos that's going on back here. Jump back up to the spotter view. Looks clean and clear for Shea Paulo and even Larry Moody. Things have settled down a little bit, but let's look at John Fall and Kevin Click here battling for the final two transfer positions. Right behind them, it's Colby Cooper and David Diller battling it out for 5th and 6th. Still going to watch John Fall here in the 00 car. He is in that final transfer position, but now is feeling the pressure from David Diller as we go back down trackside. Here comes Diller off the top side. David Diller looking to take that 4th spot away as we are working on lap number 8, now coming to lap number 9. Shea Paulo, Larry Moody, Kevin Click still out front. David Diller. Now that final transfer car looking under Kevin Click, trying to advance. Here comes John Fall through the mix. He's got around. Jacob Smuts and Bryce Lucius. Battle here. Diller throws it in there under Click. Gets him loose. Almost gets into Larry Moody, and that's going to do it. Shea Paulo will take the Dirty Girl and Dirty Dicks Speedway C-Main win. Larry Moody, David Diller, and Kevin Click going to the back of the B-Main. Lucius, Fall, Smuts, Cooper, and the rest are going to have the night come to an end in Season 14. Come to an end a little bit early here tonight in round 18. It's going to get us ready to go for our B-Main. As we get those cars ready to grid out on the racetrack. Once again, we will be looking for the top 5 this time instead of the top 4 to move to the feature. So we'll get ready to start our School of Sim Racing B-Main. We'll give you the starting lineup. Starting on the pole will be Carlin Cure in the 7 car, Gunnar Harris on the outside of row number 1. Row number 2, starting 3rd, will be Brad Lamberson. Starting 4th, Curtis Merriman. Row number 3, starting 5th, Jaden Wolf. Starting 6th, Kevin Loveys. Row number 4, starting 7th, Tyler Wilson. Starting 8th, Joe Cease. Row number 5, starting 9th, Wade Field. Starting 10th, Brandon Voiles. Row number 6, starting 11th, your C-Main winner, Shea Paulo. Starting 12th, Larry Moody. Rounding out the field, starting 13th, David Diller. Starting 14th, Kevin Click. Looking for those top 5 once again. "12 laps here for the B-Main. Let me check. We have to go way back in the archives this year. Since the last time that we have not had a D-Main, and we have to go back to week number 9. So the halfway point in the season. The last time we did not have a D-Main, and the only other times that we did not have a D-Main, back in weeks 1 and 2, as we have green flag in the air. Carlin Kier, Gunnar Harris leading us to the stripe. We are underway. 5 cars looking to finish their season off with a trip to the feature. See if they can do it. Carlin Kier out front leading Brad Lamberson around. Lamberson working that inside line. Trying to stick with them, and there you see Gunnar Harris dropping down there as well. But as I was saying, yeah, long time since we've had no D-Main, and it was week 3 that we opened up the server. to everyone and have a 50-car server, I think, instead of like a 45-car server or a 40-car server, and it changed the dynamic of the racing in here. It ratcheted up and made it interesting. Last time we did not have a 5th heat race. Is it once again back in round number 9 and rounds 1 and 2. So just for the 4th time this season, we have not had a 5th heat race or a D main. We're going to go up top once again. It's Carlin Cure out front trying to hold off Brad Lamberson on the inside line. Then in the 3rd spot is Gunnar Harris working with Jaden Wolf in 3rd and 4th. And in that 5th spot, Kevin Lovey's trying to lock it down and get a transfer position as he makes a run out of turn 2. Closes up on Jaden Wolf. You've crossed the halfway point. This is completing lap number 7. Lovey's in the 18 car there. Made a correction from what I said earlier. I said in the 47 car. He's actually in the 18 car. He makes some contact there with Jaden Wolf. Gets sent up the track. That's going to allow your C-main winner to sneak in there. Shea Paulo up to the 4th spot. And that 21 car is coming. He's looking to come around the 54 of Gunnar Harris. Pick up that 3rd spot. He is all over the back of the 54. And there it is. Into the 3rd spot goes Shea Paulo. Brad Lamberson in 2nd. Carlin Cure, still your race leader. Jaden Wolf in the 4th spot, and Gunnar Harris now up to the 5th spot. Holding on to that final transfer position as we have 3 laps left to go. That Paulo that got really loose off the corner, looks like it was. Almost lost 3 positions. Still hold on to that 3rd spot. Harris into the 4th spot now. Wolf going to try to slide up and take it away from him. Harris into the wall. It's going to open the door for Tyler Wilson into the 5th spot now. Coming to the checkered flag, Carlin Cure is going to pick up the School of Sim Racing B-Main win. Brad Lamberson, Shea Paulo, Gunnar Harris, Jaden Wolf. No, Shea Paulo, Jaden Wolf, Tyler Wilson going to go to the feature. Kevin Lovey's, Gunnar Harris, David Diller, Larry Moody, Curtis Merriman, Joe Cease, Brendan Voles, Wade Fields, and Kevin Click are going to have their nights come to an end early here as well. In the conclusion of season number 14, going to get ready to go to our pole dash. Going to wait to see the top 2 from each heat race. We're going to have 8 cars out here on the racetrack. Looks like Dylan Selman's ready to come on. Trevor Royer, Garrett Halsey, Mason Hannigan, Aiden Berlin, Jason Randolph, Skylar Brown. Looks like 7 so far, so we're missing 1. Getting to see who that is. Jason Randolph, it looks like. It's a lucky chosen one. They're going to get this ready to go. So Garrett Halsey and Jason Randolph on the front row. Trevor Royer, Max Stanball on row number 2. Skylar Brown and Dylan Silverman in row number 3. Row number 4 will be Max Stanball. Oh no, Dylan Silverman's been put back to the row number 4. So it will be Garrett Halsey, Jason Randolph, row number 1, Trevor Royer, Max Stanball, number 2, Skylar Brown and Aiden Berlin in row number 3, and Mason Hannigan and Dylan Silverman in row number 4. 6 laps, if we can keep track, to decide this one. We are underway. Garrett Halsey out to the race lead as we complete lap number 1. Trevor Royer to the inside. To Jason Randolph to the outside, trying to pick up that spot. He's going to slot into the 2nd position. 2 laps now 4 to go. So we get a good perspective over everybody here. Coming around to complete lap number 3, halfway through. Garrett Halsey doing a good job. Dylan Simmelman stole the show last time in the pole dash. Austin Simmelman had won it the week before, make it 2 weeks before. So looking for the four-peat between the Simmelmans. Right now, Garrett Halsey looking to steal and lock it up. Looks like Jason Randolph still in the second spot, holding off Mason Hannigan now. A blink there from Halsey coming around to the finish line. That's going to do it. Garrett Halsey is going to pick up the Dirt Racing Network pole dash win. Jason Randolph going to come across the second. Mason Hannigan third. Dylan Simmelman fourth. Trevor Royer fifth. Skylar Brown sixth. The rest, Aiden Berlin and Austin Simmelman, I think. Skylar Brown, possibly. Either way, it's going to go to Garrett Halsey. He's going to take the win. We're going to step aside and take a second to thank a few of our sponsors. When we come back, we are going to have our final feature here for Season 14 on the racetrack. Brought to us by Tim's Dirt Track Simulators. We'll be back in just a minute. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dirt Racing Network. Dom Santina here with you in the booth. So I've been all season long getting ready to go with the Tim's Dirt Track Simulator Season 14, Round 18 Championship feature. This will decide our open and overall champion. Already had Trevor Royer pick up the Fixed Series Championship. Well, it'll come down to this final race to decide our Open champion, put an end to Season 14 of the Dirt Slingers Racing League Monday Night Thunder Series. We are concluding it from Cedar Lake. Been through 4 heat races, 2 consolation races, a pole dash, and now it is feature time. I'm going to give you the starting lineup for the Tim's Dirt Track Simulators feature. We're going to start in row number 5 because we're going to reset the front 4 rows. After the realignment, when the green flag drops, they'll take 3 laps to do so to realign those front 4 rows from how they finished in the pole dash, which means Garrett Halsey will jump up to the pole position. Starting in the 9th position will be Austin Simmelman. 10th will be Scott King. 11th will be Eric Wilkie. 12th will be Jonathan White. Row number 7 will have Carly Keir starting in 13th. Brad Lamberson starting in 14th. Row number 8 starting 15th. Shea Paulo starting 16th. Jaden Wolf. Row number 9 starting 17th will be Tyler Wilson starting 18th. Kevin Levies. Rounding out the field on the back row starting 19th. Gunnar Harris starting 20th. David Diller getting ready to go. Well, actually do this once again. Starting on the pole position is not correct, so never mind. Let's get rid of that. Starting on the pole position will be Garrett Halsey and Jason Randolph on the front row. Row number 2, Mason Hannigan and Trevor Royer. And row number 3 will be Dylan Simmelman and Skylar Brown. No, never mind. Sorry, I'm messing that all up. It's Garrett Halsey and Jason Randolph on row number 1. Mason Hannigan and Dylan Simmelman in row number 2. Trevor Royer and Aiden Berlin in row number 3. Gosh dang it. Row number 3 is Trevor Royer and Skylar Brown. Aiden Berlin will be in row number 4 with Austin Simmelman on his outside. No, Max Stanball on his outside. Anyway, green flag in the air. Here we go. Garrett Halsey, Jason Randolph to conclude the Dirt Slingers Racing League Monday Night Thunder Season 14 feature underway. Messed up that starting lineup all over the place, but we are green flag racing. Garrett Halsey looking to take the final win of the season. As I look through the results here, as we look at our top three, it's Halsey, Hannigan, and Dylan Simmelman. Jason Randolph, Aiden Berlin round out your top five. Gonna see, has Garrett Halsey even picked up a win here in the Monday Night Thunder series this season? No, he has not, and we have our first caution on the racetrack. It's been the Simmelman show the last 3 weeks. Austin Simmelman sweeping and going for the three-peat, looking for the four-peat. It's Garrett Halsey that might have some issues here on the start. Let's go back and look. Here is the 88 car up front and looking to run away. Is he the one that brings out the caution and has some issue? No, he is not. I think we had a car coming off pit road there. Jonathan White, I think, is the one that brought out the caution. Let's go back and look. It's up on the fence there a little bit. Leaves the game. Did Tyler Wilson have some issue as well? Austin Simmelman had some issue. Here's the 18 car. For some reason it just jumped to his brother. There's the 18 car. Just comes down pit road, car doesn't turn, and he parks it. I think when he got re-going, that's when caution came out. And green flag in the air. Garrett Halsey going to try to jump out to the race lead once again. Dylan Simmelman sneaking up to the second position. He finished second on the podium last week. First time he's been in the series in a while. Looking to claim that top spot. Little bit of contact with Garrett Halsey and Simmelman. Dylan Simmelman, that is, will take the race lead. Here comes Halsey with a slider on Hannigan. Crossover job by Mason Hannigan. And he's looking like a guy that wants to win the championship. Here comes Aiden Berlin to the inside of Garrett Halsey as well. Halsey into the wall. Berlin going to look to the inside. Max Stanball in the fifth spot with Jason Randolph breathing down his neck as we come around to complete lap number 10 of 33. So again, we got another caution on the racetrack. Trevor Royer. Uh-oh. Let's go take a look at the 90 car. Royer scrapes the wall. Scott King to his inside, and I think Royer came down the track a little bit, did not know King was there. They got connected. Kevin Levy's, Tyler Wilson get into him afterwards. And that brings out the caution. Trevor Royer, I'm pretty sure, was in the running for the Fixed Series Championship. That would be a devastating break there, especially with Mason Hannigan up front. All right, seeing some more people in the chat here. Like I said, do not have it up on my screen right now, but Patricia, thanks for checking in, rooting on Aiden, and Marie, once again, rooting on Aiden, of course. And then Jax checking in, asking if Aiden's going to run any more leagues tonight. I don't know, is he going to join in on the General Tires Winter Nationals? As we go up top, Dylan Simmelman, your race leader, now over Garrett Halsey. Mason Hannigan in the second spot. Halsey back to third. As we go up top and look, once again, top three pulling away a little bit. And in fourth spots, Aiden Berlin, Max Sandball, Eric Wilkie. Right behind Wilkie's Jason Randolph, Skylar Brown in there as well. But Dylan Silverman trying to check out on the field here as we come around to complete lap number 15 of 33. Looks like Hannigan bounces it off the wall in turn 2. Garrett Halsey hanging in there though. These two have gotten by him, but he's not letting them go too far. Keeping them within striking distance. So look at this battle, that's kind of second group of battle that's going on here between Wilkie, Berlin, and Stamball for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Off the wall, Berlin gets tapped by Wilkie. Wilkie got into the wall, comes down, clips the 13 car, gets him all out of shape. It's going to allow Skylar Brown, Jason Randolph to go by. Berlin slots back in the 8th position right now, but feeling the pressure from Shea Paulo. As Paulo comes to the inside, Slider, he's going to pick up the 9th spot, and look at the pressure from behind. You got Lamberson, Cure, and Wolf in there as well, looking to put Aiden Berlin outside the top 10. Berlin kind of trapped right now at the moment. Here comes Wolf to the inside, couldn't make it work. Looks like Lamberson is down there as well. And then right behind him, you have Carlin Cure hanging in there as well. Mason Hannigan has taken over the race lead from Dylan Simmelman. While we were looking back there with that contact with Aiden Berlin, as 20 laps are now in the books, working on lap 22 at the moment. Dylan Simmelman and Mason Hannigan have pulled away from Garrett Halsey just a little bit, as it's currently about 1.1 seconds between Halsey and now it looks like Garrett Halsey has a connection issue. That's going to put Max Stamball into a podium position. And Hannigan still your race leader. Oh, Dylan Simmelman touches the outside wall. That's going to give more ground to Mason Hannigan. Let's check on Trevor Royer, see where Royer has rebounded to. He's currently in the 17th position. Halsey is currently a lap down. Austin Simmelman and Jonathan White have called it a night. White 20 laps down. Austin Simmelman 13 laps down. Then you have Trevor Royer and Garrett Halsey each currently a lap down, which means there are 16 cars on the lead lap. And here they come. I'm going to try to put 15 cars on the lead lap. That would be Scott King up next. Tyler Wilson right in front of him. Mason Hannigan navigates to the top side of the racetrack out of turns 3 and 4. Comes back to the stripe. Lap 26 now on the board, or now 27. Is it complete lap 26? They've navigated, or at least Hannigan has navigated around Scott King. Now he's going to go to the outside of Tyler Wilson. Put those two guys each a lap down. Now 14 cars on the inside. Looks like a car just pulled off to the inside of the racetrack. Let cars go by. Was that Kevin Lovey's possibly? Not quite sure who that was, but as they navigate lap traffic, Hannigan continuing to pull away from second place. Dylan Simmelman now 1.16 seconds back. Max Stamball over 5.5 seconds behind Simmelman and Hannigan. As we come around to complete lap 29, put lap 30 on the board, 4 to go. Simmelman has got around Levies and King now. Garrett Halsey is in the 15th spot, so now we're up to 12 cars on the lead lap. Kevin Levies would be next in line, as there are 3 to go. There's a big pack up in front, as you saw Levies there just for a moment. 2 to go this time. Don't think Mason Hannigan's going to have to deal with those lappers. Dylan Simmelman in the second spot, and it's not even close. Back to Max Stamball, who's just exiting turn 2 as your leader. Comes out of turn number 4, and he will have the white flag in the air. Now he's already out of turn 2. Mason Hannigan has this car dialed. Coming around to complete the season, Mason Hannigan's going to pick up the final win here in the Monday Night Thunder Series. He picks up the final win from Cedar Lake, brought to us by Tim's Dirt Track Simulators. Dylan Simmelman and Max Stambaugh gonna round it out for the podium. There it is. You can see Hannigan putting it up there on the podium. We get our other three here and stopped on the podium here. We'll see if Garrett Halsey. Where did Garrett Halsey come from? Halsey, I guess, feels like he should be on the podium, even though he is not. All right. All right, so we will start with first place tonight. And we will go down and grab him. All right, we got our first place finisher here tonight, Mason Hannigan. Mason, the car was mighty fast tonight. What made it so fast?
I wasn't too sure about it in the first early laps. Honestly, I thought Dylan would have just pulled away from me and just left me because he's really good at running the top, and we were just a little bit better at the end. We got better as the race went on, and um, yeah, honestly, I wasn't too happy with the car really.
Definitely a nice long green flag stretch there to end the race. Did that help kind of manage that gap a little bit over Dylan?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, when we got the traffic, it was just no issue, and got by him, and just got me a little bit bigger of a gap. So I was happy with that, and the longer we went, the better I got. So happy to get the win, and good race to Max and Dylan and all them guys that finished up in the top five.
End the season here with the race win. How does it feel, and is there anyone you'd like to thank for your finish here tonight?
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, I don't think I've won a DSRO race in a little while, in a sprint car at least, but yeah, I can't think Black Diamond Motorsports. All the supporters of Black Diamond, and I can't thank Roger for putting on the league, and can't thank you guys for broadcasting it, and be back here Wednesday and Thursday for the two other series.
All right, that's your race winner here tonight, Mason Hannigan. Send him on his way. I guess we'll probably go with our second place finisher here tonight. We'll grab him and bring him up in the booth as well. Dylan, you got a copy? Dylan, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Second place run tonight. Looked like you lost a little bit of time there to Mason, maybe scraping the wall a little bit, and then with the lappers, was that the case, or what was it from your vantage point?
Yeah, I was just struggling a lot in 1 and 2 there. Mason is really good in 1 and 2, and 3 and 4 are about the same, but I just really couldn't turn in 1 and 2. It was way too tight, and then 2 loose off exits. And we'll see. Just he made some errors in the setup. Haven't really ran a slick Cedar Lake race I think ever since it came out. So it was kind of a learning experience there, and yeah, it was a fun race though.
Joined us kind of late in the season here in the last 2 weeks, but able to put it up on the podium back-to-back weeks now in the second spot. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's nice. Just a little bit too short of what we expect there, but it's been fun, and just hope we can do this again next season.
All right, and is there anyone you'd like to thank for your second place finish here tonight?
Just DSRL for putting this on, you for announcing and broadcasting and everything, and yeah, just that's it. Thank you.
All right, that's your second place finisher here tonight, Dylan Simmelman. And we're going to grab third place, I do believe. I'm just going to check with Roger here for a second. All right. Well, just talked to Roger. Third place tonight going to go to Garrett Halsey thanks to an iRacing glitch. Garrett, had to feel a little disappointing, but glad you got rewarded with the third place finish here tonight, right?
Yeah, it was definitely a good rebound from Bristol last week, but for a while I thought we had something for the top two, but then we got a really long green flag run there that kind of stretched us out, and just my car wasn't there whenever the track really went slick.
Yeah, I was going to say, you looked strong up front for a while there, but kind of lost it there for a little bit. How does it feel to end the season here with a podium finish?
I mean, it's good. We were definitely looking for a win. I mean, I thought for like the first couple laps of the race, whenever I was leading it, I thought, maybe you would have had something, but the track continued to change and we just weren't there. But yeah, it's definitely exciting. We've been running it all year long and missed a few races, but for the most part, we've been running the entire schedule and we were able to pick up some podium finishes and got a lot of top tens. And first started off as trying to make the feature every night, but now, like at this point, it was me just trying to go for wins. But we weren't able to do that, but we definitely got some podium results that we can be happy about.
And who would you like to thank for your podium finish here tonight?
Definitely got to thank Lightning Sim Racing, racingboys.com, Tops Up Here, Bud Quality Threads, Team ABR Setup Shop, just all the guys and all of Lightning Sim Racing's partners, just all those guys that helped me get on the track.
All right, that's your third place finisher here tonight, Garrett Halsey. And I think now we're going to bring up Roger and our champion here this season, Max Stanball. Roger, you got a copy? You here?
I am.
All right, we got our champion in here, Max Stanball. Max, you got a copy?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, we got you. All right, Max, come home in the fourth place finish here tonight. I know the championship was really close, but a good run. What did you see, and how did you see your night going?
I haven't been playing this as much since the real stuff is starting up, so last couple of weeks has been pretty rough. So try to get on tonight a little bit, practice before the race, and everything kind of went our way. So we got out and ended up beating them by a couple spots and got where we needed to be.
Champion here in season number 14. How does it feel, and what does it mean to you?
Oh, it's good. I kind of wanted to do it this winter to keep myself in touch with the real stuff. So DSRL is a really tough group on Mondays. Roger does a good job with this deal and promoting it. So his car counts are always really high, and yeah, it's just it's pretty exciting.
Roger, before we let him go, do you have any words for our champion?
Yeah, I just want to congratulate Max. Hard-fought season. I know it was close, and I know last week after that race, when we started adding in the drops, you got a little a little worried about how it was going to play out, but it worked out in your favor. You finished a couple spots ahead, man. So we'll be getting you a nice plaque, and you'll be able to represent if you got a chance to come back and run in the next season, man.
Yeah, right on. Thanks for everything you do, Roger. I live right by Tim here in Lima, so Tim's a good buddy of mine. He's always happy with what you're doing, so keep it up.
All right, man. Well, thanks for chatting with us, buddy. And did you already do his shout-outs?
Nope, I was going to ask him, Max, is there any shout-outs you want to give?
Just Sam Bagger, Sim Team, David, Trevor, Brad, Momentum Sim Sport, Clayton Tilley, and them guys. So just everybody that helps me out on the iRacing platform, and that's about it.
All right, that is your champion, Max Stanball. Roger, got any final words on the season overall as we get ready to wrap up season 14?
It's been a great season. I'm very proud of all the drivers. We had a long season, longer than we've ever had here, and we have seen some of the best racing this season. It's just improved each and every season as we've gone along, and we're looking forward to season 15 with another long season, and there's 16 weeks for the guys. 50 cars. We can do that almost every single night without failure, and it only takes a couple minutes to fill in a server of 50 cars. So this is one of the lower car counts we've seen. We had 43, something like that. I don't know. We had a bunch tonight, but it's one of the lower car counts we've seen in a long time. So the guys just keep on improving and keep showing up, man. It's going to be a super high competitive level around here, and things are going to be great for the future.
All right. going to let you go here, Roger. I'm going to give the final results, and we'll wrap it up here for the Monday Night Thunder series. Once again, in season number 14. Give you the final results before we send it out of here tonight. Mason Hannigan takes a win. Dylan Simmelman comes across in second. Like we said, Garrett Halsey will actually be scored in the third place position thanks to a iRacing glitch. Max Stambaugh will come across in fourth. Skylar Brown in fifth. Shea Paulo sixth. Eric Wilkie seventh. Aiden Berlin in eighth. Carlin Kieran ninth. Jason Randolph 10th. David Diller 11th. Brad Lamberson 12th. Kevin Lovey's 13th. Tyler Wilson 14th. Scott King in 15th, Gunnar Harris in 16th, Jaden Wolf 17th, Trevor Royer 18th, Austin Sumwin 19th, and Jonathan White in 20th. Fun season. I was on top of things and had all the statistics. We've had tons of different heat race winners, tons of different podium finishers. It has been action-packed all season long. Comes down to the end. Trevor Royer takes your Fixed Series championship. Max Stambaugh takes your Open Series championship. Puts an end, storybook ending to the season 14 of the Monday Night Thunder series, Dirt Slingers Racing League. It's going to wrap it up. Tune in Wednesday night. UMP Modified / Big Block Modified Series Championship is on the line and up for grabs to end the season there as well. Thursday night, Wicked Energy Gum 410 Outlaw Series. That championship is up for grabs as well. That'll come down to the final race, and then we'll be off next week to take a break before we transition. Get ready to go with more seasons of the Dirt Slingers Racing League. For Roger Wagner, all of our sponsors here at the Dirt Racing Network, and all of our racers here in the series, thanks for watching here tonight.